So what's up, everyone? Thank you for showing up. Base Racer, I don't even know what number this is now, but a few months into Base Racers in fourth week into the season. It's going to be a few minutes while we set up. We're just chit-chatting about crypto, life, the DApp. But while we do that, make sure you share the live stream here. We have a pretty big giveaway, $100. Should be pretty easy to get. $25 per person for sharing this live stream here with just 2 friends. So like and share, and we'll be getting the race started in a few minutes. Yeah, Memjen, we're just kind of chit-chatting. Thank you for showing up.
You're welcome, bro. I always love the base racers, full support. One of my favorite things on a Friday. So
I love it when you're with us.
I've had a cider, guys, so be warned.
Nice.
I see Captain's got the right idea. Is there alcohol inside the cup, Captain, or are you drinking tea?
You like this, by the way? An ex gave me this cup, Mr. Right. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad. I don't think it's
Did she give it to you just before she left, or?
She referenced it when she did. How about that?
Oh, that's brilliant.
This time it's Friday. I was just saying to Max, I'm trying to not drink or cut back. But so the weekday ones, I'm not going to be drinking, but I have a little juice in this one. They call this this is the gasolina that you hear about in the Puerto Rican songs. Like, that gasolina. I used to think it was something dirty, but no, there's alcohol here called gasolina.
So
at least I think. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but
what exactly is it?
It's like juice and alcohol, hard alcohol. So it's like, and they come in pouches. So you stop off at the gas station, just grab a little pouch of, it's like hard alcohol and like juice.
Get on. That's cool. That's cool, man.
Being very Puerto Rican today, and then a medalla for later.
I'm just stepping away for a sec.
No worries, bro. How are you, Max? Cool. Web Crypt. What's going on, man?
I'm good. Really excited.
Good.
Let's see.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, we're glad to have you too, Web Crypt. It's been a while. Web Crypt, those who don't know, likes to support lots of different games and other based projects. And Weeping Plebs is going to be one of the cars racing today.
Oh,
and
nice.
He's played Weeping Plebs quite a few times in our streams. I know the game is, I don't think, live again. It was live before. They've taken a couple months to add improvements, and then we'll be streaming that again soon, and having like tournaments and wagering all that.
No, that's good. What cars have we got on tonight then?
We're gonna see that. We'll just have that in a second. Yeah. Or Max, go ahead and tell them. Go ahead and tell them. Why not?
Oh, well, I'll just tell you. But we've got Bay Street Bets, Degen, Peapods, Weeping Plebs first, and then we've got Chad, Genrise, AYB, and Jedimon after that.
Cool. Okay. That hit me with the make and models of the cars as well. Come on.
Oh snap!
Whoa. Max has set everything up right now. We're gonna teach the process here. So Max is a one-man show over there in South Africa. So our job is to keep the audience distracted while he's busy doing like 10 things at once.
That's exactly correct.
But yeah, he'll get up and say it. So we should be talking though about the DApp and then the sharing the room. So make sure to retweet, do what it says here on the screen, retweet the live X space, tag 2 friends, and you'll be in the drawing for $25 airdrop or giveaway of tokens. And also check out the DApp, baseracer.bet. So now's the time when you'll actually be able to see as soon as you'll probably put it there first before telling us, and you'll see the cars that are racing. So baseracer.bet.
We're fully functional on the betting now.
Wait, but today there might be an issue. Everything's been perfect for 2 weeks, but then you show up and it stops. We'll check it out.
That's not nice, man. That's not nice.
But hey, you showed up and you got the commentary. So it's a fair trade-off. We'll take the commentary, and then the DApp stops working. So it will work perfect. Everything will come into play all at once. This is the first season, like I said. And when there's no betting, we do side bets. So we'll bet push-ups, jumping jacks, things like that. I'm showing the DApp, but you can still kind of see. I haven't connected yet, but you can buy AYB right here. That's the first thing you need to do. You need AYB in order to play right now. We are going to be working with other projects. So for tournaments, we'll do special events where you can bet with other tokens too. But yeah, I'll come back until he's loaded it up. But we'll see. We may or may not have the betting, but we like to show it off.
So
not getting any love from it. I have let Infinity know, so maybe he comes to our rescue halfway through. But I don't think
our
that
dev
should
is
stop
like
us.
Superman. I call it our dev Jarvis. He's just
Aw.
always, for Iron Man, he can just always figure things out. So if he's around, but sometimes he's busy, but not
It
very
is
often.
Friday.
Well, he's busy, but like he always seems to make things happen. It's crazy. But
So-
we'll get we can move on to the races then and get the cars showing for sure.
Yeah, I think what let's just get going, and then if he does see the messages, then he can sort it out. Otherwise, we will
Yeah, let's start talking about the cars. And I was on Who's Space with Rex and Base Buster earlier. They had a really, really great space every Friday. And he's been showing up a lot and then kind of coordinating, I think, his spaces around our spaces, which is really cool. Great car enthusiasts. So always have fun there.
Yeah, so my X channel will know all about this because we promote our. But before my YouTube channel is very heavily AI orientated. So if there is anybody listening from the YouTube channel, guys, this is Base Racers. They are a decentralized platform. Basically, we're about to race Hot Wheels cars around a huge track in a basement in South Africa. It's pretty impressive. They're all sponsored cars. They're all cryptocurrency projects on the Base network. So hang around and tune in. It's very interesting. You can use the DApp. You can place bets on the cars, and this is fun. This is good fun.
Well,
yeah,
that's
awesome.
A very nice intro.
Yeah, really good intro. So I forgot also, we want to point that out to WebCrypt. I think you heard that. Yeah, really cool that Memjim's growing a pretty cool community. I've been working with you and seeing your progress of all the different things you've been dabbling with for like 6 months or more now. I've been watching you play with
12
AI
months,
and tools.
yeah.
12 months.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 12 months since we've met and the MemGen NFT talked about the NFTs that have moving parts, like video files and things like that. Really, really cool that you're actually making now educational content with your experience. And yeah, I think I say this every time. If there was an award for best laugh on Base, it would go to you every time. So you are definitely someone that should be.
Thank you, bro.
Being this educator. You're entertaining to listen to.
Cheers, buddy. That's very nice of you. Unfortunately, my Telegram's been hacked. That's the only bummer of the day, man.
Oh yeah. If you want to get into that, we got a moment here.
I think I need to make a new Telegram channel for the meme gen. The good thing is our Telegram was literally the hardcores that were the main people communicating in, but
and they know not to get scammed. I feel like your community was really smart already. Like I said, you're up with a lot of educators, so I'm sure they knew not to like fall for any scams or anything. But it sucks you lost the.
Here we are, man. Oh, look at the cars. Are these tonight's cars, or are they just? This is your demo video
this
that
is
you
just,
always play.
Yeah, this is just a demo, just to have something in the background while we wait for people. I just want to give a quick shout out to on X, because there are 2 people that have followed the rules for the giveaway. So I just want to give a shout out to Lord Williams. If you're watching this, well done. He's fulfilled all the requirements. I expect that Lord Williams will be getting $25 of Degen or Chad.
Awesome. And then save the next one. You can't do it too early, otherwise they're gonna stop doing it. So we have 3 more giveaways to do. But that's awesome. Yeah, you show up early, you do it early, you can get picked. So the sooner you send this link out to 2 friends, I don't think it's that much to ask. The better your chance at $25. And I know a lot of people, especially raiders. I know Memgen, you know a lot of raiders, that $25 is nothing to sneeze at for something as easy as 1 tweet. I know people that do that work for weeks or months for free in the hopes of getting $25.
Yeah, 100%, man. There's loads of my Telegram, Twitter community that if you are watching the stream, you should be on this, guys, because you're always bugging me for new ideas for our giveaway. So let's get on it. There's one live.
Nifty, here's a new idea that I'm seriously wanting to do, and Captain also is keen on doing, is not entirely repurposing the DApp, because it'll be an additional game. So we'll have the racing, but then allow for a new game, which would be, I don't know, you're familiar with the show BattleBots or Robot Wars?
Yeah, man. I grew that. Yeah, I used to watch that. I think I
So-
was a teenager when I watched that stuff.
I watched
Yeah,
the first season. I go way back. I was watching since the first season. Those things.
Channel
See-
4, wasn't it? UK channel.
Well,
I can't remember.
I don't know. I don't know your channels.
But they make these. They make them in different weight classes, and the one that you see on TV are like 100 kg. They're massive, but they make robotics kits for people that start out in robotics, and then you get these. So they still have weapons on them, but they're in a class called ant weight. So they're about 1 pound size. So they're decent enough that they'll still fuck shit up and destroy stuff, but they're manageable enough that I can run them in my facility. So then the
And when
idea would
you
obviously
brought
be
this
that
up-
we do. Yeah.
I was just saying, I already watched this stuff. This stuff is getting popularity. It is already in my YouTube algorithm. I've been watching this for the past few months. These little ones. I think it's a really cool thing to do.
Well,
So
so
then
tell
the-
me. Yeah, go on. Sorry,
Yeah.
Max, for interrupting you.
Uh,
Elaborate.
then
Go on,
we
finish
do-
the story.
We do the same idea where like a project would buy one, and we would have it hand painted in the project's decals and colors and logos and stuff, and then ideally you'd have them fight one-on-one against each other, and then you'd be able to bet on the outcome.
And because
This
everyone
sounds
keeps
really
asking,
good.
everyone keeps
Yeah.
asking on these, they want to modify the cars. So everyone's like, I want a different
Yeah.
car. I want to change the wheels, or maybe add graphite, add a little a bomb to it or something, so I can like a projectile. We were thinking about doing something like that, but this is even better with the BattleBots. Like I'm thinking too, you can send your own in if you want to Max, and you can do whatever you want. That's the whole point. There's just rules, and if you have
Sure.
an engineer that's in your community and wants to do something, or you can even tell Max if he's building it. Say like, hey, pay him or set up a different part to use or something an add-on, and say put it on. He can do that stuff too for you.
Okay, right.
Yeah, I think
with the bot thing, like, tell me how is it controlled by remote control? Can users control it over the internet, or is it via some sort of program? Or tell me something.
No, so as far as I can see, it's not. It's like myself and a colleague would have to be here, like using the remote control to fight.
Right. Okay,
I'm
I
not
see
sure that you can do that over the internet. That would be very cool to do it over the internet because
Yeah.
So we could probably
And
do
you could
AI
actually
kind of
have-
stuff with a mind of its own. I'm sure.
You
Not
could add
quite
some
there,
AI
but I'm
stuff
sure
to
we
this
get
now.
That's what I'm
You know
thinking.
what I
That
mean?
you could probably, and that's even better. That's a great segue. We're partnering up with an AI project. Perfect, right up this alley. It's called dang it, you're gonna hate me. I can't think of it live right now. Give me a second. It'll come back to me. I'll look it up in a sec. But it's the one where you actually code. Oh, Cody Fighters. There we go. Coding and fighting. So Cody Fighters is what
Yeah.
they're going for. And you actually program the AI to play the game for you. So there's a game, a logic game, a turn-based that you're trying to like go through this puzzle board, and there's a lot of different strategy, different things you can do. But the main point of it is to train an AI to play for you, and it's a play to earn type game. But really cool, I think that getting those types of, they would be into
That
it. Let's
could
just
be cool.
say of training
That
an
could be
AI
cool.
to then put into these robots that follows the algorithm. So they're just
That
getting a
would be-
great idea. We can do something like that.
That could really hit off as well. That could. But you could do both even. But I think that would really hit the AI community off. Imagine that if they can just program a bot to just destroy another bot. It's in the ring.
oh shit, that would be insane. That would be insane. So that's a little bit beyond my technical knowledge right now.
Well, this
but
is perfect. It's Rain's other baby projects. This is actually perfect timing. I just clicked, and then you want to do this, and these guys do this coding. It's perfect because it's like almost like neither one's quite exciting enough without the other. Anyway, their game is exciting. It's just but seeing what they're doing in real life, your AI actually IRL doing things, I think, is like a real trigger.
Well, if we had these two bots fighting against each other and those two bots were being controlled by AI bots, I mean, that would be absolutely insane. I'd build the arena to look and light it and look at it.
So if-
Of the track I have right now.
Have you already semi-built an arena, have you already tried something out like this, or no? Just in your spare time,
No,
or
this is in the
Just-
idea phase.
in the idea page? Cool.
And he's
But
got
they're
a few
like five-
phases already. And one of the phases was he sent us $15,000 humanoid robots. He's like, they're only $15,000. Let's set up like so we've gone through the iterations. Mental gymnastics of this.
Well, my other idea would be to buy two Optimus bots and then have them spend the week being trained by various martial arts and a different martial arts every week.
But it's so
And at the end of the
expensive.
week,
Have
you
you
have
not
the two
thought
of them
about-
fight against
so
each other.
This is live. We're gonna talk about this live. I haven't brought this up, but I used to do bubble soccer, and one thing I learned, it was so much fun, bubbles and plastic, and you hit each other. What did I learn when you run a business? Everything comes about repair and maintenance, and that becomes 80% of your life is actually just the upkeep and the maintenance side of things. So that's the first thing I was thinking when you talk about these robots fighting each other.
But
Hey, the only different game, like, well, what happens the first hit they take?
No, hold on.
There's
Listen,
$1,000.
New one.
No, hold on. They're way too expensive to have them hit each other. So they'd be under strict
Okay.
instructions. It's just be for points. You know, like you're fighting like in a ring where you fight for points. You're not trying to demolish the physical bot. No
still
fucking way. It's
confused.
too expensive.
That's what I'm saying. It's still too hard. Even if they're, what are they wrestling then? I mean, that's like a whole.
No, it's the points.
robot
Like when you do
stuff.
judo, when you do judo or karate, you're being judged on points, not on the fact that you smash the guy's face up. Taking this even further, sorry, just so I can get this out of my head, taking this even further, we'd rent an abandoned building, and then I'd have the 4 or 5 of these bots, and then we'd get a swarm of drones, and then the two have to hunt each other, and we have cameras on everything, and we'd watch them just, with like paintball guns or something, we take or laser guns, for points. That would be so.
There we
sick.
go.
Or then even taking it even further would be then we'd get real life SWAT people to go into that environment and then see who wins. SWAT versus
Like
droids
paintball.
versus drones.
Okay, now you got me. You got me when they're not fighting, they're shooting paintball guns at each other. That would go viral. Can you imagine if you were able to train human robots to fight humans and that thing would go viral? That'd be funny.
If you had like a Navy SEAL 1 week, or like it's a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie basically, because you put the Navy SEAL, he's got a day, 24 hours to survive, and he's being tracked by like 6 or 8 humanoid bots and a swarm of drones, and who wins? That would be pretty cool. Battle Royale, Bot Royale.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's
Jiu-Jitsu.
already been done somewhere. I wouldn't be surprised if Boston Dynamics or some of the robots from Boston Dynamics have been trained by some government or tried at least already, because they are pretty impressive.
Of course.
Have you seen them doing this somersaults?
Public. That's why they need degens like us and the front lines to actually show how to use this as like a consumer. Because yes, of course they've done it. 100% governments are already using it and doing it, but they're not going to put it online. They're not going to show you what they're doing. So I feel like it has to be almost a meme coin that puts something like this.
That's
together.
where the degens come in play. We'll put it on live, and you can bet on it.
I think there's some really good ideas there, because you've got a huge robot community already. Robot Wars already shown that publicly. Even hit TV program and millions of views. So something in that arena would be really good. And then I think just starting there, like Max said, with the remote control, and you're sort of putting your trust in the two people on the remote control just to battle it out on whoever's design, and then move your step forwards from there. I think into the other ideas. I'm not too sure on the SAS training. We might get stopped by Big Brother at some point there. But yeah.
You could bring in the master, like the you could pay for the Taekwondo master, world master, to come and train the bots, and then you can pay for the Muay Thai master to come train the bots. So you have their star power pulling in, and then you see how the bots do.
Okay, now I'm getting nervous. Now I feel like Max is trying to create a super army. What am I a part of here? and Max is over here with world domination dreams.
Well, as the US and as the West apparently seems to be falling, I'll be ready with my bot army.
That's why I don't fuck with South Africa. No one's gonna go try to take over South Africa. You guys can have it. You're trading robots already.
Max, I actually do have a pretty good idea just for the Hot Wheels things, right? Because Destruction Derby is a huge thing, yeah?
Right.
And I think, you know, people would also like to just see two of these cars go from extreme heights, from opposite ends of your garage to ultimately collide and smash to bits. And obviously the one that's still standing is the winner.
Oh, the last 8 cars maybe every season go through a demo. Oh, there's a demolition for the bottom 8. We should do that next season. That would be funny.
Also,
Well,
you could add some like repair stuff then, so people have to get their cars repaired and shit. And then, you know,
We
maybe
have
you
thought
have
about
to
stuff
pay
like
a fee for that.
we're already doing that a little bit. So people want new cars for next season and he doesn't know like how they're going to perform. So it's luck of the draw, and people have lower performing cars. They're like, hey, we might want to buy a new one, which is totally fine. He's got to build it, but yeah, it's we're talking about maybe things like adding features as well, which you don't know. Like maybe adding weight will make it faster, but you know what he does? He adds a little graphite to make things slip on the track. So the faster you go, maybe you start bouncing around too much. So we are thinking about adding little things that you can do to these cars, but that's where it got us off into these. Okay, what about battle bots? Because people want that little bit of control over the
Customization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was also
Definitely.
thinking just using the existing track, but starting from the opposite end and building a new track into it. So, and like with a different color lighting, right? So like one week we'll race this track, and then the next week we could race the other track and like make it significantly different enough that
I should mention right now, like Max all of a sudden he got a grant. So Max got a base grant. Congratulations! But
well done, bro.
I won't say how much or anything. But all of a sudden he's got these dreams, and he's like, "I'll tone change." You know, got a base grant. Now I can buy humanoid robots.
To be SAS. That's brilliant. I love it, man. I love it.
Well,
just got to
Jesse
say, like-
Pollock will hook me up with the Marines or something.
I mean, if anyone isn't paying attention in the intro, man, just look at the bloody track. Like, you know, we're going to be racing Hot Wheels down there, but all the purple lights is the racetrack in a garage, man. Have you added more
beautiful.
advertisement boards and stuff? It looks a little bit more kitted out. I think that's a very good idea.
We do have Peapods. Peapods is a sponsor,
Right there, you can see
so
it.
they're signed by the.
I've seen Brett.
And we're talking about doing
finish line.
a digital screen potentially down the last corner.
Yeah.
So because it
yeah.
is the popular
That's
crash
right.
out place, so that way we can flip, every maybe by week or have it kind of flashing,
yeah.
just like you'd see on a racetrack. Like,
I think we got to start naming some of the corners as well. There's definitely the
Yeah, that's a good idea.
wipeout corner, isn't it? You know, the one at the end, the wipeout corner.
Well, it's the Brett corner, isn't it? That's Brett, so it's the Brett corner.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Well, Brett is Brett gonna crash out? Okay. Well, hey, Fate hasn't decided yet, but Brett, I don't want. Do we want to talk about that? We'll wait. But I like that.
No.
Okay. No. Then the second to last corner, he added. I like what you did. I've been here the longest, so I know exactly what's. And I've been watching this track. I noticed the day that you added graphite to make the second to last corner more slippery. All of a sudden, in the first 2 laps, I saw a couple cars spinning out. I like that addition. So the last corner has a pebble. So maybe that could be pebble corner or pebble turn or something with a pebble or rock. And then so cars hit that and sometimes fall off. But the second to last is slippery, which is I think it's really cool that you did that.
No.
Yeah, we need more aggressive names than Pebble, right?
Yeah.
Like Death Corner or something.
yeah.
Otherwise, it's a bit.
Wipeout's a good one. Wipeout
It makes
corner.
you boulder turn or something. Yeah, something big.
No. Death Corner.
In not far from where I live, this is a brilliant story, but it's on Dartmoor, and there's a story where it's called the Hairy Hands Corner, and there's been many crashes and many deaths. How it got the Hairy Hands story, I'm going to try and get this before it starts. It goes back to a drunken driving case where a man said the devil's hairy hands took control of his steering wheel. And it's just yeah. The devil's called.
So
The devil's
hairy
corner.
hand.
You know, we could call it Rug Corner or something like that.
I don't know, hairy hands. That's a good story. I mean, that's the best pitch we've had so far. The hairy hands.
That'd be famous.
We would know, and no one else would know that it's Devil's Corner.
Wow, everybody.
So
It's
just-
almost like the hairy hands, like sometimes reach out. It feels like a hairy hands, like reaching out, or they get caught on a hairy hand. I don't know. I can see that. Oh, here we go. So we're into the cars now, into the project. Bay Street Bets. Who wants to pitch them? We all take turns here. I don't know much about Bay Street Bets myself. When's the last time?
I don't know much.
Bay Street Bets, they're a meme coin play on Wall Street Bets.
Oh yeah.
Well, we get that, yeah. So we've said this, Rain said this the other week, and if projects don't show up, it's a little weird. You want to give us tokens and not show up. So we're going to start talking trash on you until you start, no. But really, check it out. 'Cause you can say all about your project, we'll pitch you better, all that, when we know more about what's going on. So yeah, but Bay Street Bets, glad you gave us tokens. And glad to see your card here. And hopefully you guys are doing great.
So this is DGen's website, but it is only showing a portion of it. So DGen, I'm sure most people are familiar with.
I mean, that got me. That's all you need to do. When you're DGen, that's all you need for a website, right? You don't need a contract info. You don't need anything. You just get to be DGen when you're DGen. So I'm sure we've all heard of them. They're doing a great job. They have a...
Yeah, there is more on their website. There is more on their website.
I know, I'm kidding. But that's really all you need. They're building all kinds of things, known as some of the best builders in the space. Jacek shows up to these events too. He wears double hats. He likes to have fun.
Yeah, we love Jacek.
Yeah. We got Peapods. So
this is Peapods. Yep.
I know a lot about them. I've been working with them a lot. Actually, one of our early community members is a big fan of Peapods. So I've been following them for over a year.
Wow.
Volatility farming. I highly recommend. It depends on like the timing of the market and all this stuff. Well, the whole point is, yeah, just put the liquidity in there. It earns you volatility. It's an extra liquidity pool. We're using it. I'll get a little deep. For any projects out there, we use this instead of staking. It can kind of pseudo provide staking rewards in a way, but also a secondary liquidity pool. So when the market gets volatile, people will wrap and unwrap they'll wrap and unwrap your token. So basically what Peapods allows you can create a wrapped version of your token. When people just hold the wrapped version, it's going to slowly go up in value as people wrap and unwrap theirs. And they'll be incentivized to do that when the market gets volatile. They'll be wrapping and unwrapping, which then drives up the value of all the wrapped tokens. So that it's a pseudo staking mechanism, plus gives you a liquidity pool. So I highly recommend them as a tool for projects. But yeah. And they're great at.
They also got a sexy car.
And they have a good car.
It is a nice car, man.
Then next up, is our friends from Weeping Plebs.
Oh God!
Just before you pitch them, Captain, I also wanted to Nifty is that another idea we have is to do esports. So you can bet on the teams that are playing in the game, right? So let's say, like using the Weeping Plebs game, and then you have 4 projects that have representatives playing that game, and we live stream that, and then you can bet on that on the DApp. So that's another game we're going to be adding, because there's the Barrio has the racing game, Base Turbo have a racing game. Weeping Plebs have this game, and then that is a segue to you, Captain, for pitching.
Not me, actually. We got thanks for showing up. We got WebCrypt here. I mean, I know it's not your project, but he's one of the guys that plays this. That might have been him playing it and recorded right there. So WebCrypt, you want to tell us a little bit about it?
I don't really have the exact
How about from
numbers
the gaming? How about just this? How is it to play the game? That's where. So I'll set it up. You know, he's not the founder, but you played the game. We're talking about doing esports with it. How was your experience playing it so far?
If I'm going to be honest, I think playing it from where it started from, I think I would say it's really interesting to watch the developments from bare minimum. We had, I think the first beta that ever came out had probably just white blocks and a character jumping around, and then it was really fun, coming to play every week, and we had some new implementation, from new weapons to a new map to new characters. I mean, it was a really, really fun experience. I'm not going to lie, it was really nice. And I can't wait for it to be open right back again. Yeah, I'm
excited too. You point out, I saw the progress. It's one of those, when he came to me, Zerps talked to me about this project, showed me the kind of demo. I was like, I know a little bit about games, and usually, they take years. And the next week he had so much more progress. The next week, more progress. Next week, more. I don't think I've ever seen a game develop faster. I know he's taken a couple months off, but with the market the way it is, I totally get it. That makes sense from a top level.
It's building time, man. It's time to build.
Yeah.
I can see the difference as well, because I did play Weeping Plebs near the beginning, and what that demo that you just showed me was totally different and much more advanced. You got towers and army shooting places, totally different guns. So that was impressive, man. And I haven't played it for a while, since that first demo.
Okay,
Good
so
music choice, Max. Good music choice.
thank you, sir. Unfortunately, the DAP isn't up today, but we're going to do jumping jacks or push-ups or something. So I'm going to skip all of the
okay.
timer stuff, and we'll just get into the races, because these races are important. Because
Working
we
perfect before, so we don't have to do the order. Let me just
Yeah.
say it's been working perfect for 2.5 weeks now. The DAP's full working. So sorry you don't get this. I think you saw it last time, MJ. But anyone here, I do see we have a lot of people watching. We apologize for that. We will demo and show where the DAP is, and it's a really, really cool DAP normally. So sorry it's not working tonight. We'll make sure it's working again by Monday. But yeah, we can bet other things until then.
So our positions for the cars, we've got Weeping Plebs with the pink dots. We've got Pods with the orange, and we've got DGen bottom left with the white, and then we've got Bay Street Bets bottom right with the yellow. So I'm going to jump into the lap now, seeing as we don't need to place bets. Do you want to show the
Whoa, we got to place our bets.
briefly, or?
Yeah, well, and also we got to place any MJ, you want to do a prop bet? You want to do like 5 or 10 jumping jacks?
Go on, let's do it.
Okay, so it's normally a front car. I like to go over betting strategy. That's Rain's usually like the exciting one, and I teach people how to bet. That's my background. Is like I played a lot of gambling games in my day. So it's the front cars win about 80% of the time, I'd say. Back cars maybe 20%. You know, so you can feel lucky. But if we're only picking one car, I'd generally pick one of the front ones if I were you. Just want to throw out there. I could show what I should show is the global leaderboard really fast.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
So that way we have an idea of past performance on these guys. So we go
That's
here,
cool,
go to.
man. I
and
like
you
all
can see
it.
The DAP also got a facelift, so it looks really sexy.
Is
Yeah,
this
so-
all on the new website, guys? Is it?
Yeah, baseracer.bet.
That's cool.
Baseracer.bet. You can see, you watch the stream right there. You can see the current betting normally. You can buy all that stuff. So then I'm going to share the global leaderboard. You got to remind me who we have. So they won't be in the top 8 because they're going to be the last this week. So we got Weeping Plebs here, Bay Street Bets, so they're close. 10, 11. They both have a shot being top 8. So tonight will determine who's in the finals. This top 8 will be in the semifinals and finals next week. Young Peasy and Basebuster are on the edge here. Basebuster, I wish you luck. It's going to be close.
Yeah.
Because if just one, Weeping Plebs or Bay Street Bets, you know what? I think Basebuster's going to be out, sadly. But we'll see. And we got DGen too. So all 3 are on the edge here. I mean, one of them is guaranteed to get 5 points. So one of them tonight will for sure be going to top 8. 2 might be going to the top 8, most likely. And then
Where's Peapods?
where's Peapods?
Peapods right at the top.
Oh, it's Peapods.
Top 8.
There's already Peapods already top 8. So everyone in the top 8 wants Peapods to get first. If Peapods gets first, then Young Peasy's got a chance. Okay. So just want to show you these are the fastest generally cars. So Peapod's been the fastest, been winning. And these you can't really tell. They're all really tied
Get
up.
on.
It's anyone's game.
Now, this race here, these cars are.
They're all fast, yeah.
Good. Yep.
All right, go on.
So
Captain,
Peapod-
you choose
You know,
first then.
I'm a numbers guy. I'm usually a gentleman. It's so I won't. I'm gonna say you go first.
You're
I'm
gonna
most-
get
When
You're a
money's on the line,
gentleman.
I
What
said
do you mean
usually.
you're a gentleman?
When
I'm
money's
not a
on
lady.
the line, I will be a gentleman this time. You go first. We're hosting. You pick.
I'm gonna go. Come on. What's the front row again, Max? What cars?
Peapods and Weeping Plebs. Peapods, Weeping
Yep.
Plebs.
What models though?
Oh, models. Okay, what are they? I think Weeping Plebs got a Pontiac, I think, and Peapods has an Acura Integra. Holy crap! I've done this so long. I remember all the cars.
Well, Well done, man. So what? A Pontiac and a Lancia Delta? Did you say?
And they're both like the 80s or whatever cars, that style. You gotta make your pick. Make your pick.
If it's a Lancia Delta, I'll go with a Lancia Delta.
I don't know. You gotta pick.
Orange.
Which one is that?
Orange.
Okay, Peapods. Okay, I got Peapods always. Oh,
Pontiac.
we should do a side bet. Peapods enters backwards or spins out at the end every time. Peapod stops in front of the sign. It's hilarious. So I bet also side bet he's gonna stop right in front of the sign. Wow, he's fast.
I can't
Okay,
see
too
the
fast.
actual race at the moment.
He's bouncing. He's bouncing. Okay, Peapod's in the lead around the last corner. Peapod's finishes first. Does not spin around at the end. Followed by Bay Street Bets, Weeping Plebs, and DGen. And Memgen, if you can't see it, we can send you another link.
I can't now.
Okay.
Orange won.
Yes, you won. You won. So I gotta do my jumping
Yeah.
jacks. Peapods is
Wait.
flying down the track.
Go for it, Peapods.
It almost got stuck a little bit at the end. There was a little bit of bouncing.
Yeah, it's
He made that
heavy. He made it around wipeout corner at the bottom.
Yeah. Okay. Jumping jacks. I don't have much space in this office here, but. Oh wait! Oh, I forgot. I hurt my back. I was telling everyone I hurt my back. Wait, I have to go slow. Oh, no.
Max, I think we said 20 for bullshit.
No, wait. I think I. Oh wait, can I do that? I can do it light. I totally forgot that. I was telling Max I hurt my back yesterday. There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good man. Well done. Top fella.
I really want to win. I forgot.
It's all for the game. A good sportsman makes the show.
And if you have, and you do want to work out when you have a little injury, you don't want to just sit around. You want to work out. Nice.
That Pontiac, it's got some weight behind it. It was flying around the corners there.
Yeah, that's Weeping Pubs usually would do that. It would bounce and block the track a lot. But yeah, Peapod's pretty fast. All cars finished. The past week, most cars were not finishing.
I know. I need to sort out that pebble.
He's like, Max is like, oh, I need to make more cars crash. Watch out now. Every car's gonna crash the next lap.
Absolutely.
So he does that. For those that don't know, Max will. He's always looking for at least 1 or 2 cars to crash, and if they're not, he's gonna adjust this track. You're not gonna know. He's not picking the favorites. He's only fucking with the track, but he's gonna mix things up a little bit to get some action.
I said
literally
that
what
last
I'm going
time,
to
and
do
he was
now.
like, "No, I haven't. It's all the same." And I thought, "Come on, man, that's just slipped. Something
How
like
times have changed. Yeah, no, we realized it's more exciting. So Peapod's in first, 5, Bay Street Bets is 3, Weeping Plebs is 1, and DJ. We also do 1 extra point if someone shows up for the project. So WebCrypt, you've earned Weeping Plebs an extra point. I don't know if anyone's told you that yet, but any projects, so we highly recommend projects racing, show up, and you have a better chance of winning.
The guy who comes second again, who was that hit? They did well because they actually come from behind, so that was a good point for them.
Yeah. It's like, if you can get points,
Bay Street Bets. Yeah, Bay Street Bets did well.
Yeah, Bay Street Bets from behind. You know, they're vital points, man. You start getting
exactly. The most
top...
important is when you're in the back laps or back.
Yeah.
So there's this thing I've been liking to do, which is just to help people understand what they're watching. So I'm gonna step away from my mic and just pick up one of the cars there, just to show people that what you're actually looking at.
We always have to remind people this is real life. This is real life, just like 1/64th scale. This is
there
not.
He is.
Yeah, there he is. These are real cars, real Hot Wheel cars here. Yeah, you're not watching anything digital. Some people have asked us that. We've had people on stage for like a couple weeks, and they didn't realize that it wasn't digital. They're like, well, why don't you just change the algorithm so like the cars do this or that? Like, well, wait, this is real life, right? We can't change physics.
Well, yeah, exactly. So that's what I just find it's helpful, because a lot of the comments that we get is like they can't figure out if it's CGI or if it's if it's digital or whatever. But that should help to just picture, because even when you tell them it's Hot Wheels cars, people still are not really listening or taking it in.
Yeah,
All right,
100%.
let's
It's Hot Wheels cars, totally customized and hand drawn by my man Max in South Africa.
That's
Let's
right.
go!
Yeah, let's get to the lap.
Remember to share the live stream. We still have $75 to give away. So very simple. Just share this live stream right here, tag 2 friends, and really good chance of winning 25 bucks. Lap 2. We have 3 more laps in this race, and we have 1 more race after. So we're probably going to go for about another 45 minutes to an hour.
Cool.
And then Fridays are my favorite. Because after this, there's poker as well. Busy on Fridays. It's great.
Yeah,
Busy with
poker.
parties.
Bro, I haven't been poker for ages. I need to go in the next few weeks. I've been so busy, I can't.
Rooster was talking about it. We're missing you. I mentioned you, and the Rooster's like, "Oh, what happened to that guy?"
Yeah, I'm here.
Let's make a bet. I'll take Degen. So you got Weeping.
Go on then. Okay.
Okay. I'll do 10 jumping dice again. Come on, Degen. Come on, I need you to win. Come on, Degen. Oh, Weeping Plebs like to bounce around. If Weeping Plebs in front, we're in trouble. Oh no. Weeping Plebs really.
Oh, it's close. Wipe out corner is coming.
No!
You chose for me as well. That was class, bro. Hey, the look of the Irish. What did you say?
I went against who I picked. I picked Weeping last time. Yeah, Weeping did a good job blocking those cars.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom.
I feel like you played sports because usually athletes start 1 after you start. They always give you a hard time and like make you do extra. What sport did you play?
Basketball. I did do a little bit of rugby, and football. I loved football when I was young as well. Me and my brother used to play a lot of football. So.
Oh, nice. So yeah, you did. Okay, I guessed right. It's like in the push-ups. You know, they don't count your first one, and they only count half of them because they say you don't go down low enough. I feel like.
I just get told off by the wife.
Oh, it's loud. Loud. Too late. Too late out there.
Smoking indoors again.
Oh, the smoking. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah. My girlfriend did the same to me just the other night. You know what she did to me though? She was like, "You know, tactic." She's like, "You know, it's your couch. It smells like cigarettes, so you should probably not smoke and get your couch smell like cigarettes." Okay, we got first.
I've just been so live on live stream. Get on. There will be words about this later, young lady.
That's funny. That's so good. That's so good. All right.
I have to let's go and go. I'm so sorry. Just don't beat me.
It's pretty tight so far. We've got the top 2 on 6 points and Peapod's on 5. So pretty tight race so far.
Yeah, very close. Very close. Sorry, DJ. You know what that happens when you don't show up. There is something to be said. There's this extra luck when you show up. The car just seems to do well. But now DJ's in front. DJ has been in. Oh, no, DJ was in.
Well, he won last time when Yasser came up last time. He
I
won.
know.
Whose choice is it this time? Is it?
Yours. Your turn. Your turn.
I'm going to go for white.
Okay, you're going to back car. Oh, I'm glad I let you go first. Okay. And then if neither of us win, then no one wins, I guess. Max wins somehow. I'll do. Let's see. I think the white car is going to push the blue car. And Degen was not that fast. Sometimes they switch. Degen seemed like it was slower this time. You know, I'll do the base street bets. And that's the other thing I haven't mentioned. Watch out for the cars behind, because often if they're faster, they'll push the car in front of them.
Yeah,
That's right.
To me, I see white cars on the front right. Yeah.
Oh no, you
white dot.
Are you seeing the
Yeah.
A white dot. Oh, you're thinking a white dot. Okay, I think you said.
Yeah. No, the white dot. Sorry, the white dot. Yeah.
Perfect.
That
I
makes
was thinking
sense.
one in the back. Okay, good. Well, good. I wanted to take base street bets anyways. I went through my thought process.
So
okay.
the white dot is Degen.
Yeah.
Which car model? What's Degen's car model?
Are they Tesla? Did I get that
It's
right?
a Chrysler Firepower.
Oh,
dang it.
cool. Chrysler, eh?
I've never heard of Firepower. Never once have I ever heard of that car.
No, I haven't heard of it. But then, isn't a V8 Dodge Chrysler engine?
I don't know. I don't know. It's a fast Hot Wheels. That's what I
It's
know.
Dodge Chrysler, isn't they? I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure the Chrysler make the Dodge engine. So a V8 Dodge engine, yeah, this will win for me.
Yeah, those
I'll
car
go for it.
companies are
I
like,
think you're by far the most knowledgeable on cars that we have on the show. So I'll take your
no,
word.
he's not. No, he's not. Basebuster Rex is the most knowledgeable in cars.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. Yeah, of course. Yeah, there
I'm
we
definitely
go.
not going to deny that. he's
There we go.
he's a
That's
man.
true.
He's a man when it comes to cars, for sure.
Let's get to the lap.
But you know, Memgen knows more than I do for sure. I just know some names.
I just like driving fast, unfortunately. At times, when you get caught, anyway.
I've always been I'm a fast driver too. I was always the guy that drove the road trips because I would fly. Yeah,
Best holidays, bro. Best holidays are a road trip.
Yep. I'd be the one driving for like 12 hours straight.
We haven't seen a wipeout on Wipeout Corner yet. It's got to happen this time. Who's it going to be? Go for it. Here we go.
It's gonna be close.
It's neck and neck,
Get a
bro.
push. No, I'm gonna get a push.
Oh! They're
There we
both
go.
pushing. Oh!
Yep. Oh, they're also close.
Look how close this is.
Give me a push. Come on. Yes. That's enough.
Oh!
Yes. Got that push. Come on,
We
make it.
got...
No. Get it.
Whoa! What? That was a huge wipeout.
That was so
What?
close.
Was that a back car that won the green?
No. It was Bay Street Bets. I won. You got that.
Oh no! Here we go.
He got stopped and then he got jumped, pushed forward. So
That was...
I thought that might happen. When he got stuck here, I was like, okay, just wait for it.
Oh no way! He got stuck there.
Boom.
And that's crazy, bro. So we got two wipeouts, and then he got pushed. That's insane. He got pushed by the white car. Damn.
Yep.
I led you to victory.
Okay, Memgen, Nifty doing some jump jacks.
Right, we ready? I'm gonna count.
Yep. Count. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.
Yeah, you fuck off. I've already done about 15.
You're gonna get those people that go 2. Half.
I already knew with the first one. I was like, I've done 3, and you just started on 9. You bastard.
I know. I see what I could do to mess with you.
Oh wow.
And now I counted you as extra. I gotta do extra. Bay Street Bets. I think they're in the lead now. First place. We got one more lap to go though. We didn't make a full. Next one we should do like the full race bet.
Oh, what we have to predict? Oh, what predict all 4?
Bay Street Bets in the lead with 11, Weeping Plebs with 6, Peapods with 5, Degen with 3.
So Degen got some points at least in that one. But yeah, Bay Street Bets looks like they have it. The only way is actually, you know what? Since WebCrypt, you could win it for your squad. If Weeping Plebs gets first place, you have an extra point as well. If Bay Street Bets needs to get last, Weeping Plebs gets first, you have a chance at winning this race still. Otherwise, it is a fight for second and third place. Let's see the order. We need Bay Street Bets in the back.
Let's see how it goes.
Oh no, but Bay Street Bets is in front of you, so this is going to be a really tough ask. So we got Weeping Plebs in the back of the white car, pink dot. You have to knock off the blue car in front of you, and then get first.
It is your choice, I believe, Captain.
Crazier things have happened, so I don't want to root against that happening. Oh, but see, we got to talk about this, Max. We got to switch how we rotate these cars because this happens all the time. We have the same car behind the same car. So Weeping Plebs is again behind Bay Street Bets. So
well, I mean, they're moving clockwise.
Yeah,
I know. So I'm telling you, you got to switch it up. So change it next week. Let's talk about it. Don't do that. Just do a different type of rotation. You just don't do it clockwise. We'll talk about it. I'm sure I'll figure it out. I love this little logic puzzle, but there's got to be a way to put it.
Every car, every car gets to position 1, 2, 3, and 4. So
I know, but all you do is instead of clockwise, you just do that. You know, you go here, to here, and then it won't, and then it wouldn't. Yeah, I believe. I'll double check my math. But anyways, we'll talk about it next time. So we're gonna have a similar outcome because Weeping Clubs is behind Base Street Bets now. But I don't want to root against Weeping Clubs having a chance. They showed up, so I'm gonna go Peapods. I'll take Peapods on this.
He's the orange dot, the green. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'll take the other. Oh, I've got the blue, the yellow dot.
And honestly, I do think it's going to be a repeat of last, so I think you have a better chance of winning. But I do want to see Weeping Clubs actually win. So neither of us win. Weeping Clubs takes it. WebCrypt, you're not talking much. Who are you betting on?
I think this is my first time watching the races, so I'm just, kind of, letting you guys flow.
What,
And I
you
just,
don't want to do jumping jacks? Your video's not even on. You could just fake it.
I recognise Weeping Crypt's got such a recognisable voice.
Yep. And they're off. Okay, so it's gonna be close though, like it was last time. They're all gonna be close. You need the push. You need the push. There it is. There's that push. Uh-oh. Peapod's. Peapod's off to huge lead. Where did that come from? How did that happen last? What'd you do?
What he's flying! Go! One oh, he nearly won.
Peapod's takes it, and all four finish.
Yeah.
Weeping takes last, sadly. How did Weeping get last on that? It feels like the car's changed. All of a sudden, a different driver or something.
So I've got star jumps again.
Yep, 10. Okay, and we're even now.
We are. Doubles. Right, here we go. Are we ready?
I'll let you count. I'll let you call your count.
2, 3. My missus is asking me what the fuck am I doing right now? 6, 7, 8, 9, fucking 10. Fuck!
Yes! Thanks for last time. You're good. This time we'll get the distance count.
She's got like a face like, what the hell are you doing?
Well, she must understand. I mean, she's married to you. She is probably nothing new.
It's crypto.
Yes, nothing really surprises her anymore.
Yeah.
Just like, oh god, he's home again.
That's the Peapods lap winner. Wait, yeah, Peapods out. So they were in last though. So who wins? Oh yeah, Base Street. No, yeah, Base Street Bets wins it then.
How did you get that metallic green finish, Max?
So the spray paint itself is metallic, but I did a blue metallic layer first, and then I did a hazy green metallic on top, and it just really made it pop quite nice. Otherwise, it would have been a bit bright, the green. So it actually came out quite nice. I'm quite happy with that.
Oh, very good. It looks sexy.
Thank you, sir. So we have Base Street Bets with 14, so that's the winner. Peapods with 10, Plebs with 6, and Degen with 4.
So Weeping Plebs. So this, and then now goes to global leaderboard. First place gets 5 points for global. Second place gets 3. Third place gets 1 for global.
Well, you know what? I mean, seeing as we're here right now, I can quickly update that, and then we'll show that. So
I was gonna say,
in a sec, I'm gonna set up the next race quick, but I'll do that now as well. Then you can show everybody the.
It's gonna be
scores.
Weeping Plebs, I don't think made it, but definitely Base Street Bets. Base Street Bets is gonna be in the top 8 now, knocking out.
How many cars do we have in the overall track? In the overall table now?
24.
24.
And we should have 32
cool, right?
next season. Next season we should have 32. They were 24 this season.
And how many? So what's the lowest point scored? Has anybody scored 0? That'd be really weird.
Let me share my screen. Let's see. Let's pop over there and check. So view global leaderboard. He's updating now. The lowest score is Resist with 1. And by the way, and we're racing next on your base. We only got 2 points. So if you think that, that is rigged or anything like that, obviously we would have bought our way to the top if we could. There's no favoritism here. But yeah, Resist 1 point, Gentleman 2. We're like tied for almost last year. These are the lowest, but then at the top you got Crash, just dominating. That's every 3 first places in the second place. And Toshi, we could expect that. When the dev has a tattoo of a project on his forearm, I recommend you bet on that project. As I say, there's no favoritism. There's obviously some favor. No, I'm kidding. And he'll update this in a second. So whoever's the top 8 after today is going to be the top 8 for the semifinals and finals next week. So that's part of this. And the reason you want to show up is you get a whole extra week of like marketing and advertising as a project if you, show up and start winning.
So I'm almost done with the update. Then you can see the updated scores. I'll let you know when to refresh.
Is there a link on Restream to stream to TikTok as well? I'll do that next
Yes.
time.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. That's what Restream does anyways.
Okay, so you can refresh and then you'll see the new scores.
I'll check right now. And a reminder to everyone, we're about to do another giveaway. So anyone watching right now, super easy. Just share this stream, whatever you're looking at. Share it and then comment 2 friends. And you're entered to win. I think everyone that's doing it has a really good chance. I think you got like a 50% chance to get $25. Super easy. Not enough people are doing it. Share, tag 2 friends, and we're about to do that second giveaway. We have $75 more to give away on this stream. We either do it at the end or whoever's here. WebCrypt, you showed up for your project, and I know like Shillers and all that stuff too. You've been very active in this community. Can you go through, and you're not chatting too much anyways, so while you're there, go through and pick our next $25 winner based on who commented 2 friends on this live stream.
Okay, I'll do that.
I appreciate it.
Go ahead and
pick a friend.
I'll make the selection from the Base Racers page, right?
Yeah, so from this live stream, so from the X live stream, whoever shared, any of the live streams, actually any of them, you can go to Memgens, whatever one you see, or it's on AYBs, it's on Memgens, it's on any of them, honestly, is fine. We just want the live stream to get out there further, and I don't know where people commented, so pick one and find where the people are commenting and just pick the one you like.
X.
And everyone, by the way, even if he just picks a friend, which is totally okay, we have 2 more $25 giveaways. But yeah, the more you do comment, the more you share, we start recognizing you. So really appreciate it. This thing is, this is high production quality, and it deserves more eyeballs, I think.
Are both of my instances streaming or not? Because this is my first time. I don't even know.
Oh, let me check.
Your X one is streaming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
I don't see it in coming from ours. So you must be doing your end, I think.
Yeah. So when he logs himself into Restream, he can connect his account. So
he gets on his end. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, I connected both before I come in via the invite. I went to the invite and then I connected my accounts to Restream. I've got X and YouTube connected. I'll have to do TikTok next time. As I've got.
Just curious, what is it? I want to know if we're looking at the same numbers too. What do you see the viewer count on this on Restream?
I don't know. I don't know how to find out how I can see.
Okay, 182 right now. So
I'm on Restream right now, but I can see there's a leave button which I don't want to press, and then there's my YouTube account and my X account, but I'm afraid to press them because they're in the same header title as the leave button. So I just thought I'll leave it to the end of the show and play safe, and then figure it out.
Yeah, we'll do it on the next one. But yeah, appreciate it. Oh, okay.
Have I got time to go outside for a cigarette before? I don't want to get told off again.
Yes, you do. For sure.
Even though you all enjoyed it, it was very good. Comedy value.
It was funny. And Max is setting up the stream again. He's having an issue kind of logging on and off. WebCrypt too. So we're just intermission, by the way, for everyone here. Taking a quick intermission while he sets up the next race. And shout out to any of the projects that are showing up, and also for the next race. Make sure if you are part of these teams or communities, you share. We have, let me double check we have coming up. Next race. Oh yeah, so we got us plus Base Chad, Gen Rise, and Base Jetamon coming up for the next race. I know the Chad community is pretty active here, and that's what we're giving away for the next race is $50 worth of Chad token. So Base Chad, or if you know anyone that's interested and likes that project, wants to get $25, tag them, share the space. And we also have Gen Rise. Gen Rise, I remember I shared with I believe Sage is one of the guys that likes to talk and speak for the project. Also, you know, I'll go send them a private message to see if they want to show up. There we go. We got the cars up now.
Yeah. So first up, we've got.
Oh, that is a fast cigarette. That is. Oh, that is a fast cigarette.
What? Okay, I'm just gonna show the cars. Something's wrong on my end here. So first up, we've got All Your Base.
There we go, All Your Base. So those who don't know, I'm the host, I guess. Zero block meme on Base. So the only chain that I know of that has a meme written as a note in the zero block, the origin of Base chain. You know, everything's a blockchain. The first ring of the chain has All Your Base or belong to you written into it. So that is kind of the never ending, will never go away. The meme ability. It's also an old meme. The reason it was written into the zero block is because it's a well-known meme from back in the day. Anyone older than 30 should know this meme. The devs, of course, are a little bit, well, not of course, but a lot of the devs for Base were older than 30 and understood. That's why they put it into Base chain. I'll let him pull it back up, but that's a little bit about All Your Base. And then, of course, we do all the community engagement stuff. I see web.
Yeah, sorry,
and
I
Max
keep getting knocked out. I keep getting knocked off here. It's something wrong with the connection. So I'm gonna let's move on to the next one. So next up, we've got it's giving me the wrong website. So we've got Genrise up next.
Okay, Genrise, and I'm inviting it's Nick as well. I'm sending him a message if he's around. But really fun team as well, and they've been building for over a year. I've known they've been building a metaverse, fully immersive, more than a metaverse, though, like a game. So it's a game, it's a video game, but it feels like a metaverse, VR capable as well, and the intense VR capable, and they've included base racers into their game, which is really, really cool.
Cool,
so just keep an eye out for that one. It's one of those, you know, these huge gaming studios take a while to build, and you know, that's why we love them to show up and always keep us updated where they're at now with it. And Jetamon, I don't know as much about them, but Max, if you want to talk about them a bit.
Hey man, it's got.
That's all you need to know. There you go. That's all you need to know. Jetamon.
It's got Jedi in it. So for me,
that's all you need to know. Yeah.
I was born in that era, man. Luke Skywalker, Jedi. I'm there, and it looks sexy.
And monsters like Pokemon, and Japanese like Jedimon. I get it. Yep. That's all you need to know. That's a meme. That's it.
How the hell did you get that black metal? Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
But the community has not shown up yet, so we get to talk shit on the community. But yeah, community, show up so we know more about you. Base Chat, we know a ton about. Base Chat, they're awesome. Huge supporters of Base. And my biggest pitch for them, I want to get quick and to the point. Everyone's wondering who's going to be the next token listed. This is one of the ones that has a shot at being one of the next tokens listed on Base. That's just a reason enough to keep it on your radar and get a little bag just in case it is. You know, I don't do this enough. I don't take my own advice. I wish I did. But yeah, we've been here long enough. Get a little bag of all the projects before they get listed on Base. Base Chat is in the running for that spot, I think.
I've heard he's a good dev, very good dev as well. In numerous
he's a great guy. He's very supportive of other Base projects. He shows up to these events, retweets, and a very nice guy. In general.
I have to say, Max, looking at this one here, or the angle and the lighting, all three of those cars, the paint job, immaculate, man. Oh, you can see them all glittering, like little gems on a racetrack.
I do spend a lot of time on each car, so
Every time we
way.
should. We take this for granted sometimes. So I appreciate whenever people show up and it's like their first time seeing it. We have to keep reminding this is real life little cars, but they look almost like real cars.
Let me do the hand thing again.
You imagine like even a huge car, like it's hard to do a good job, like not get any runs, but you got a big car. I mean, imagine doing it on something like the size of your thumb.
He
You know
spends
what I
so
mean?
much time. We should
How
point
did you
that
get
out.
it? Not even a run mark. That
He prints decals. He does the paint job, multiple coats. He takes everything apart, puts it all back together. Each one of these cars takes. I've never asked actually, but I know hours and hours to build. I know at least with the printing time and what do you spend? Like at least 3 hours would be minimum. I would imagine human time spent.
So first off, you strip the paint off, and then I have to I use a fine grinder to grind it smooth, and then I put a primer. The primer needs about 8 to 12 hours to dry. Then it might need a second coat of primer, but then I'll do the first coat of whatever the primary color is, and then that's another 8 to 12 hours. Then you do the secondary coat if it needs another coat or a different shade. That's another 8 to 12 hours. Then you need to do the varnish. So then you put the varnish on, and that's another 8 to 12 hours. And then you put the wheels back on and the car together again. But I can do 5 or 6 of them at the same time just because of that.
But I mean, but it's still even human time. Yeah, but okay, maybe then 2 hours per human time, but that's still a lot. And you just gave me an idea. I watch those videos, like woodworking videos and all this production. Yeah, do you guys ever do that? I watch that stuff to like fall asleep, like glass blowing or forging. I can see you sending a video of you making the car, putting a car together and clipping, making a short video of how you do that. I would watch for sure.
Definitely on the shorts as well. TikTok and YouTube, it would fly out, I think. Yeah. I find myself sometimes like
you're so good at filming anyways. I'm surprised we haven't done that yet. You spend all the time making these. That's from the process of making. I would totally, that's right up my alley. I would watch that every single one of your videos of you making something like this.
Maybe give some tips as well, man. I bet there's loads like people that have a real deep interest in kitting out the cars and love to learn.
The problem is I swear a lot when I'm making them because it's super finicky.
Yeah, but I think
audio voiceover later.
I think that will add to the YouTube channel because also people like genuine content. You know what I mean? And so what? You'd have to list it like.
I mean, some of these decals are 1 mil by 1 mil. So if it's a small little logo that goes on the bonnet, that's a 1 mil by 1 mil.
1 mil by 1 mil.
Yeah, like if you want to do a tiny logo on the front.
You can't even use a pen.
Yeah, literally.
Use the tip of a pin. Wow.
I used earbud, and then like the bigger logos are like 3 to 3 mil or 5 to 5 mil, and then the ones on the door are like 5 by 10 mil. So they're super tiny. So I print multiple options because inevitably I'm too clumsy, and then you end up damaging them, and you make a mistake and it's an absolute balls up. So then on top of that, like a lot of them, like the Captain's one here, this is a full body wrap. So I had to take multiple pieces, and then you have to put a softener. It's like this chemical that you put on top so it makes it soft, and then it blends itself into it melts.
You got to do it all over again because our car is so slow. Man, I gotta do it again.
I've got a Lamborghini. I've got a Lamborghini ready for you.
I know, I'm kidding. But can we? So we want to auction that off, by the way. So hold on to it. We're gonna do something special with that car. I'm sure, or maybe you have like a whole thing.
I want to show you something quick because this was an actual hand painted one by one of the artists I use. So give me a sec. I'm going to show you a hand painted all your base car, which is absolutely unique.
Whoa,
so 1 second.
What? I'm so excited now. This is alpha for me. We have another car. I'm excited. This is what you get if you get last place and you support and show up to every stream. There you go. You show up to every stream and you want a new car. Oh yeah. There we go. Yep. Nailed it. Because I've been doing the orange a lot lately too. Blue and orange.
Wow.
That is so nice.
I don't know if you've hand painted. Is
Oh,
that
I
a
love
wrap
that.
or a hand paint?
Oh, that is so nice. Oh, I love it. It's my new favorite car. Okay, I'm gonna be extra loud on these streams now. He knows how to inspire.
Is that a wrap or a hand paint? That's cool.
Wow, that's so cool. On-chain summer, yeah, that's gonna be great. We can't wait to start promoting that. That's so cool. So he said that's hand paint. He said that one's hand painted.
Get on.
Yeah, he's away
So
from the
those
mic,
are
I think,
hand
when he-
painted. Yeah, I'm back.
That's awesome.
So those are hand painted, and you can imagine these guys are painting with such fine brushes. It's such a ball ache. The problem is it's super hard to reproduce it accurately, so we end up using decals. All right, let's get to the lap. So I'm gonna step away
Yeah,
from the
very
mic.
cool. Yeah. Yeah, that just got me extra excited. I didn't know we had another car coming as well. That's one thing that's amazing. I can't pitch Max enough. He's such a big supporter of base and base projects. I mean, right here you see we have 24 projects in this season. And it's not easy. Going and getting tokens from a bunch of projects and getting them to show up all the time. Really great job, and more to come. Bigger season starting in 2 weeks. Okay, first lap. We forgot to bet, but I'm gonna bet on me. I'm betting on AYB even though I'm in the back.
Oh yeah, you deserve that one. You have AYB, I'll have the other.
Well, or am I in front? I don't know. Where I can't even tell which one today would be. But betting on us isn't a good idea. Let's just say.
Are
Well, let's see some crashes.
you a back? Are you a back?
I think I'm a back car. Oh, I think I did a spin. I did a full 360. I think that was us.
Oh!
Wait, I need someone to crash. Oh, what was that?
Oh! What the hell?
What? There was so many spin outs.
Hey, there's a car down the
Yeah,
bottom.
wait, what? And we've been
What's
it.
happened?
And
I
we've been
missed.
buzzed.
There's another car
Watch
down
these
there.
spin outs. Watch the spin over here. Full 360. There's a 360 in the back. And then right here you have the spin. Go backwards and just perfect pass.
So
He doesn't want to bump.
that there seems like dead corner now, doesn't it? Because they just seem to some cars a couple times this time
If you don't have enough
stopped
speed.
dead.
Yes, because there's a pebble. So that corner, he's put a little rock. So there's a boulder where it will hit and stop
that's
sometimes.
the pebble corner. Pebble corner.
Or it will knock it off. That's why it'll hit and sometimes bounce off, or sometimes it'll hit and stop, or if it has a speed, it'll just go through it or around it.
I think you set the C because it just did say pebble corner.
Wait, it did? Wait, I
yeah.
mentioned that earlier.
When you said pebble, I was like, oh, that's pebble corner then.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
I said its name.
I planted the idea earlier. I won't. But Max said he wants a death corner. We got to make it nasty. Look at that spin in the back. Perfect 360. There should be style points.
This corner as well. That corner there is that's the other corner where everybody wipes out, and then the corner before, Max, you've put like some kind of twisted, like the angle, the canva of the road twists a little bit. So
Can you imagine if you had money on that? By the way, that was so perfect. The car. I love to see the second place car, third place car come back and pass, and lots of ups and downs.
Max, do you guys have like a house wins where you have a house wins where the house wins, or that could be something that could be, but beneficial for you, and also just that's the nature of the game sometimes. Maybe there should be some kind of house wins algorithm put in.
So it kind of is. I'll put
This
that on the betting.
This is all about the friends for me.
Yeah,
so the house
right
is
now
winning by making all these friends.
We're not trying to right now. So and we're not even have the betting open. But just when the betting happens, it's not the goal. We're just trying to create a platform. I don't think we don't even have fees right now. 0 fees right now on the swaps or on the game. 0 fees. We just want people to come out here and play. But just so you know, there's a way he wins. The way he wins is when, let's say we bet only 2 or 3 cars have bets on them, and no one bet on the winning car. Well, then everyone loses, and that money goes back into the house pot. So we've been joking a lot on these spaces because it's the project, and it's gonna go back to like airdrops or something. But we joke that it's like, the house, it's Max that wins. Max is the house.
But I wasn't getting at that, but I was just like curious on the algorithm of it because obviously there has to be some structure. Eventually we will though. Eventually, if we ever do fees or like some transaction fees,
it will only be to support whether it's NFTs or token buyback. It's only going to support the project.
Yeah.
If we do anything else, like not the betting.
So
When it comes to betting and consumers, we are going to make the money on the project side. So the projects pay for advertising, pay for. So when it comes to tokens, we're then giving back what we get from that side to the NFT holders and token holders, consumers, that sort of thing.
So Nifty, at the moment, the DApp doesn't take any taxes or anything. So it's everything goes to the winning wallets that have bet on the winning car.
Yeah. No, it's good info as well for like investor wise into the project. You're gonna want to like the house. There needs to be some kind of house wins rules.
Yeah, I think the next step that we want to do is Infinity is looking at being able to integrate using any ERC20 token on base to bet with, and then I think a step
very
further.
Good idea.
Yeah, so you'd bet with whatever your native token is. Let me just turn down the music a little. And then the other idea that we want to do is at some point is to also just integrate taxes into the betting so that there is something going to the house. Because I think a lot of the tokens that are going to be used for betting will be memes, right? And most of them are 0 tax. So I think in all fairness that there should be a tax on the DApp at some point. But for the time being...
And then we want to work with the project. So this is a utility for other projects as well. So we want to get other tokens. They can use their token maybe to bet through the DApp. And it would be like, any fee, for example, this way I see it, maybe a 5% fee on betting. Half goes towards our project, Base Racer AYB. Half of their tokens goes to their project. But we also agree, like, we're not here to sell the tokens. We're going to use them as marketing giveaways to get more eyeballs. So it's like a circle of, marketing. I wanted to ask you that. You never charge tokens, by the way, for projects. If you're a founder, never charge tokens for a project. Just charge money if you want money. Never charge tokens that you plan to sell. If you ever collect tokens, like that's how I work. If I'm collecting tokens from a project, the plan is to keep them as tokens and let other people sell them if they want to, but give them away. And then if you need to get paid, charge in dollars for the service you provided.
So Nifty, what do you think about this idea? I've been asking everyone that joins up, doing a Zora coin for each of the cars or a Zora coin for the winning cars on each race.
No, very good. That's basically what we did with like the Dracula video coins were at start, weren't they? They before they changed the system, they had the 0 or it's art run. So all it is a hybrid NFT contract. So it's ERC 721, I do think, a hybrid one. You can wrap it and unwrap it from an NFT back into a token. Yeah, that's a brilliant idea. Actually, it could get some really good traction where people's communities buy the wrap version or the NFT version of their car. You know what I mean? And it's I think that's a good idea, bro. Very good idea to explore it at least and see how you can incorporate it.
Right. I mean, Bush Base is pushing it a lot, so I figured that might be an interesting way, or at least like the winning. Each car that wins gets a token. But okay, in any case, I'm going to move to the next lap. That's lap 2. We've got Jedimon with the white spot.
I'm going
We've got
white.
AYD with the pink. We've got Base
white.
Chad with the orange and Genrise bottom right with the yellow. And let's get.
Okay, I like it. I'm glad he went white. Perfect. These are the 2 slowest cars. The second and third to last place are in front right now. Those watching, out of 24 cars, we got number 22 and 23.
Oh my god.
You have Chad behind you, so Chad should give you a bump. Chad's the only one not in the bottom quarter in this race. So, yes, you probably are going to get bumped a little bit into the lead, but of course, I'm going to bet AYB. Why not?
All right.
Did I not do? No one won last time. Yeah, I don't think we had a winner.
No, we managed to survive it last time, I think. The old.
Yeah, I'd rather no one lose than I lose. Okay. Oh, there we go. Fast start.
Let's go for it.
First time we've ever been in the lead right there. That was it. Okay, this is the first time we've ever been in the lead, I think.
That's
we're getting pushed.
You're flying, bro.
Well, I mean, we're getting pushed. We got a car right on our tail. Yeah. Oh, we almost passed us.
Here we
Come
go.
on,
The
hang
two
on, hang
dodgy
on.
corners.
No way. No way.
Oh,
No. Of course. Of
What?
course not.
Oh, what the fuck? Green's fucking won. Ice wins.
No.
Ice wins.
We even got past the pebble. We got past pebble corner, and then we still just jumped off. I think. What was that? Look. The pebble, by the way, is at the front, and around it, just stump. No, I was gonna straight.
That was
That's
so
the pebble.
fucking
We went around the pebble and decided to jump off.
I thought I was going to win at some point then, and then Green got this. Hey, that not being funny, but I think twice in the races, maybe more, the car that ended on the pebble got pushed to win the victory.
It happens. It does happen. But then, and sometimes you'll see a car go around. But yeah, it's not always bad to get stuck on the pebble, or you can get hit and knocked off. All depends.
What would be
You never know.
another thing we should like you should do is maybe there should also be the fastest lap and stuff. So like you might find that maybe a mid-table car ends up with the fastest lap overall on a particular. You know what I mean?
Genrise got it. We have thought about doing that. Yeah, like at the preseason, we almost did it and just did one lap for each car just to get, like we have a leaderboard now. That way, people know when they're betting. Okay, what was the fastest one? I think we might do that for seasons coming up before like a preseason event.
Well, the thing is with the preseason is that you got to go through 24 or 32 cars and
one day.
time
Let's just
them
do it in
to-
1 day. We do like a 3-hour thing, but I think it'd be cool. I think we do need a few of these that are like once every month or something, like a 3-hour long version of this. To
Well,
kind of
right at the beginning of each season makes sense. I'm keen
Yeah,
for that.
beginning and end maybe are good times to do it. Beginning and then, or end and then beginning every time. So you get 2 long streams once a month.
No, that would be cool.
So we've got
But
Base
actually,
Chad
like-
and Genrise tied on 5 points, and then all your base and Jedimon at the bottom there.
First,
So,
second,
Let's
or
move
third. Yeah.
to lap 3. Okay,
Here we
we've
got Chad
got
and back.
Sunrise. Yes. Sorry,
Oh.
go ahead.
It's your
Sorry,
choice.
Jedimon is in the front of the white, Jedimon in the yellow, or is it the other way around? Sorry, Jedimon in the white, Genrise in yellow, AYB pink in the back, and Chad orange in the back as well. Chad's the fastest car. We know that by far.
Your choice, bro. It's your fast choice.
Jedimon. I'll take white because Chad's gonna push him. I thought that was gonna happen last time, I think,
Okay.
and I think you did too. But I'm gonna take it.
That's what I was thinking last time.
But I know he's gonna get bounced off. So you better get knocked off. Knocked off sometimes. Yeah.
We need to. I think we should go through the track in a minute and try and work out the names for these corners, man.
Something to do with graphite. The slide out corner or something. I don't know. We'll do it at the end here. Let's see what happens.
You even got a jump right at the beginning.
Yeah, some actually have better starts.
Oh, come on,
It's
come
gonna be a
on.
close one. This is gonna be a close one. Everyone's touching each other.
Oh. Wow.
That's you. You're in the lead.
It's
You're
some
wait. Oh, he's in huge lead. Huge
Oh,
lead.
he's
We
going
need some
too
bounce.
fast. Is he
Yeah,
going
too
too
fast.
fast?
Too fast. He's gonna bounce this last corner. Slide corner.
Oh,
No, he's gonna hit one. He's gonna hit. No, he doesn't.
no.
No. That's AYB. Oh, AYB did something good. He did something good for once. What happened?
Hey, you be
Why
one,
did
but you
why did I
didn't.
bet
You,
on AYB?
yeah, you didn't. Oh, I don't need to do star jumps.
What happened? AYB all of a sudden got good. Maybe that's a good sign for everyone go buy AYB. That's why we run these races. Apparently, the racing guy is
Boom.
focused. AYB is going to do well now.
Oh,
So he went
the best thing about that is AYB like smoked him out of his way and then won the race. Like, yeah, fuck
What?
off.
And the best part is you just said, we just talked about it. We're like, oh, a lot of times you get stuck and it pushes you. And I just said, well, a lot
Yeah.
of times you also get knocked off too.
Yeah, that was true. Yeah.
Well, hey, congrats to AYB. Thanks for showing up. Oh, we get an extra point too because we showed up. Are we tied for first?
That's-
We have a chance to get into points.
Yeah, that's pretty fast time as well compared to the
No,
rest.
28. Well, for bumping, for coming from second, yeah, that's fast. But 23.5 is about anything below 23.5. I found is a fast time.
So yeah, that would be another good one. Is coming from behind. So fastest lap from the front row, fastest lap from the back to win.
Yeah, we
That
are
would-
talking about adding some other bets.
I think on that
Yeah,
thing, an easy.
you guys say all this, but it's like literally adding to my workload of things to keep track of.
Yeah,
So,
no,
you
yeah,
know
yeah,
that,
yeah.
you know that monkey,
You're
you know that
monkey
with the
robot, dude. Come on. You're
that
the
monkey
one
with all of the
researching.
musical instruments.
Obviously, have some free time if you're looking up humanoid robots. And
I
I'm the one trying to bring it down to, hey, what's our next step over here?
So-
yeah, we're just
Alright, guys.
having fun.
I think there were-
three cars with 5 points. So this
It's
is
so
anyone's-
close. This is the closest we've ever seen it. We've never
Wow.
ever seen this before. We've never seen a three-way tie for first going to last lap. If
That's
anyone-
crazy.
Yeah.
I think you could automate a lot of the data as well, though. If you had an Excel sheet and then created an AI route, ding, it could automate the outcome. You literally
So
just plug it
what
into
I'm hearing,
an
You want
Excel.
AI
what I'm hearing
want
here,
AYB
Nifty,
again?
what I'm hearing here is you're gonna make this for us. That's what I'm hearing.
I might look into doing something for you guys. So go for it.
Well, the
when
thing
I
is, I mean,
finish-
we can record the fastest times of each car. I mean, there's actually a lot that's possible.
Yeah, an Excel sheet. If you could just jot in an Excel sheet as we go, or one of us as we live stream, then from there there's so much. Once we've got that data, there's so much you can do just by just sending it to an AI. If you program the AI to take the data and do a task, boom, you've got an automation. All of a sudden, I think you've
Oh, wow.
saved a lot of workflow. So we just need to record times of every lap.
Oh wow, that's cool. Well, yeah. I mean, I was actually thinking of just of doing next
We
week,
have-
seeing as
Well, I'm glad you brought
Seeing
up
as
the
we
AI.
have-
We will. These are all things to add to his plate, and that'll happen. Max, we got it, but not. We have the
Yes.
AI agent, Zero X Sims. Our agent is still thriving. I've been talking to him every day, working on different posts, and really, really smart AI agents that can absolutely handle what you're talking about. I could actually probably do it right now. I could just send him the data. We get full data table spreadsheets. It's a 7-agent swarm. He actually talks to me like he doesn't even know his employees sometimes. He's like, yeah, I don't know. This guy just information. That's how he.
Bro!
It's a lot of fun. But we have Infinity,
Yeah.
our Jarvis dev, has something really amazing built that can handle more than I think a lot of people I know that know it realize. It can handle a lot of stuff.
all right. Have you guys picked your cars? Because we're gonna get into it.
Yeah, I AYB again. If AYB did it once, we do it again.
Hang on, which pink or
So
which one?
pink is AYB, and in the front there, the yellow dot
Well, I
Yeah.
feel
Generalized.
if I pick a front row car, I feel like I'm slightly
is no, do
dischallenging.
it though, because AYB came behind last time,
Okay.
and it's behind the same car again. So I'm hoping similar outcome.
Okay.
I really thought base.
I'll go. I'll tell you what then. I'm gonna go with orange. The
Okay,
orange
orange.
spot.
That's
The
base
orange
Chad.
spot.
Base
Yes,
Chad,
I'll,
okay,
go with,
sorry.
I'll go with Chad. It looks like a very heavy car. It's already in the front. I think
Chad's a
this-
good one. Chad's a good one. I actually want them to win. I want Chad to win. They show up out of all the projects here. Besides me, they show up the most.
Because they're fucking
right.
chads. All right, let's get into it.
Oh yeah. Sorry, it's just spontaneous at times.
I haven't talked to. Did he get it from you or get it from him? Meme. Emma, we'll talk about it. Meme lords. you know,
Well,
about-
I haven't. No, I haven't. What's happened to those guys? I haven't spoke to those guys.
I know. I want to talk to him too. I'll talk to him. I'll figure it out. I've been wondering too because I really like. He was a good host.
Yes.
I knew it.
No.
We always have one. I knew it. We always get one. They would have been
What was-
rare. A false start. A false start. It's
Okay.
always normally
Okay.
it's 2 false starts per race per night, and we're gonna get it. It was almost smooth. It's almost a perfect game right there. Nice try, Max. Though you're not ready. Not ready for the big leagues. And I want to remind everyone, Max is doing this alone in a huge warehouse. at night in South Africa, there's lions outside, so we're just giving them shit, and they're up. And I'm rooting for a backfire, so I need some crashes here, and he's gonna be close. AYB disappeared. All of a sudden, AYB was in the race last time, and I can't even find it anymore.
Mate, they're all flying at the minute.
Genrise is doing very well right now. Genrise in the lead.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
he's got one.
It almost got.
Oh, that's bad, bro.
That was the closest finish we've ever seen. I need a replay. That's the first time we've ever needed instant replay. Holy crap, that is the first time we've ever needed this instant replay. I think Genrise held on.
Did Pablo Corner catch anyone that time?
No, you might have won. I think Chad passed at the end. It was really close. If there was like, half an inch more, I think Chad passed.
So was it literally AYB
can you
and
guys
Chad?
No, Genrise.
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
No, we can hear you, but then Coda.
Oh, we can't see that. We can't see the screen. No.
Hold on. For anyone watching, that is the closest in months of doing this. We've never had to use instant replay.
Wait, why are you not seeing it?
Oh, okay. Now I'm coming back. I just went to. Now your encoder's back. Now it's back.
Yeah,
okay.
Whoa! That was the black one.
It was.
It was. Yeah, you AYB one, yeah.
No. It's Genrise. No, I was in back. I wasn't even in the race. I was in back somewhere, I think.
Okay.
Genrise got this, so no one does push-ups. We're good, or jumping jacks. But yeah, this he's like, let's make it a race. So right here, I was like, hey, he has the win. Slides out, slows down, opens up the lane. And gets past. Okay, we needed like 2 more inches, and he would have passed.
Yeah, he would have won. Yeah. Just lost all momentum. So it must have been Genrise that hit the pebble, but somehow Base Chad just come around the corner, missing it all full speed.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. Like, it spun out. I've never seen this either.
Yeah, that's why I said there's a spins up near the end.
Yeah, he skidded right there. Like, he slowed down right at the end. You don't see that often. I've never seen someone just go down there.
That was pretty fast as well. That was below 25s.
For as much bouncing, that's fast-ish. Yeah. I mean, with that stop at the end, it did a whole power slide.
Yeah, right at the end, it does this.
I thought this was a done deal. Right here, I was like, as soon as I made the corner, done deal. I'm like, oh, it wins. But then what? Just slows down. Just does a little halt, and then gives him the space, and then gives him space to pass. Chad almost had it.
So close.
And now Chad, I think Chad would have had a chance. I don't think any of these projects can make top 8. I think Chad was closest. And what's crazy is that decided who won.
Slow time.
Yeah, this decided who won the full race, and probably kept someone out of the top 8.
All fairness, it did look like both of them actually did hit the pebble. There, I see. They sort of both come right in tight to the corner on the apex, and it did seem like they both actually hit the pebble.
You're going to be good at this. Oh, we forgot to say, share the room. We still are going to show off a couple more things. I'm going to show off some base Barrio, and we'll chit-chat a little bit more after this. So even though the races are finished, share the room because we still have the giveaway, and we'll be going longer. I know you don't want to share if it's going to end right away. So we have a few more things to talk about and share. But yeah, we have a giveaway. So please, we don't have enough people doing it. Otherwise, we're just going to have to give it to ourselves. We don't want to do that. Never mind. Don't share the room, guys. Don't share the room. No, share the space.
What do you mean you got a mouse in your pocket?
Oh, I love that line. I love that line. My buddies say all the time. And does anyone know where that comes from? I know you do. But, Memjed, have you heard that line? You have a mouse in your pocket? What do you mean we? Do you have a mouse in your pocket?
No.
You should know it. You're on Spaces, so I'm going to teach you something then.
It must, yeah, but we are on. I mean, there's loads of sayings I'd have.
From a book.
Down here.
No, you do. So I'll give you a hint. It comes from a book that many people have to read in school. That's the hint. It's like a famous book.
Mice and Men.
Yes,
no?
Lenny.
Yes, Lenny says it.
Yeah, or something like that. I mean, it's more like pointing out, kind of like it's. I loved it when I first heard it because it's kind of like a dig at you. It's like, are you a Lenny? It's kind of like, and if you know, you know. They're kind of calling you a Lenny at the same time.
Fucking good book, man. Fucking good book. Very good.
For sure. So yeah, share the room. We're gonna pick the next one. WebCrypt, if you're still here, I forgot to come back to you. Did you pick the last winner? And congrats to Genrise.
Congrats, Genrise. That was very close.
And let me double check. I invited Genrise. They were invited Eric and Sage, but we'll get them on the next one. I'll let them know they win or won. Where's? Hey, we're gonna need you, WebCrypt. Get back here. We need to know who won. Otherwise, we're gonna have to pick. We thought you had some friends you wanted to give $25 to. Okay, I'm gonna put one of them on you, Memgen, while I look at the retweets now. So, can you look at this stream on X? See if you recognize anyone. See if any of your friends showed up, and we have $25 to give away.
Okay, where are you sending it to me to?
So go to this live stream on X. Any of the live streams on X for this, or any or all of them. Wherever you see anyone sharing the live stream link.
Okay.
Sharing with, or sorry, a comment with 2 tags. So comment, tagging 2 friends, or sharing or retweeting with 2 friends, that sort of thing.
Okay.
And I'll look at.
Yeah, I think the guys that have commented on it will be, narrowed down to.
Oh.
Sorry. You only have 1 comment on ours. I'm gonna look at ours. So you're pretty much a guarantee to win if you go on the AYV one. Yeah, I've been just trying to give away $25. That's some people really want that 25. I know someone right now. Actually, hit them up. Hey, easy $25.
I'm on my live stream and I can't see. I don't see any comments or anything at the moment.
The comments will pop up on. You can pop up on the. They're popping up on the restream. You can see on the right hand side of the restream screen.
Okay.
Those are the comments. Those comments are being put under the actual stream link. Just a quick one. Okay. So we have WebCrypt here, so that means that Weeping Plebs deserves a point, right? Do they get a bonus point?
Yes, they do. Yep.
All right.
Oh wait, you got something. Oh, the chat here on Restream. Oh, I didn't even know that. Okay, so people are commenting. Some. No one's. Okay. I don't see anyone doing it. I don't see any here.
No, so the comments that you see on the right of the Restream screen, those comments are being placed in the stream link itself, right? So so they are abiding by the rules. We had one winner already, but I can also help with this. So
I'm gonna go with Marvy Cham.
You know what? I'm gonna
right there on the right of the string, right below Million Bits. Million Bits is just posted.
I'm not seeing any likes or reposts over and above that comment. So at the moment, Marvy Bet is not. He's not popping up on any of the X stuff.
Okay. I'm only looking on the restream. Maybe I'm not.
Right.
So I need to be looking in X.
We have Phantom who liked the post and reposted, and he tagged 2 friends.
Yeah.
So is he on?
There we go.
There's a Phantom.
So WebCrypt, by the way. Hey, speak now, WebCrypt. All 3 of us now want to give some. Hey, WebCrypt, speak now or forever hold your peace. We're gonna pick 3 people, each one of us instead.
I think there was a choice.
You pick.
Lord Williams and Phantom, definitely. And then we've got Andrew Dirk. Now, I don't know if
Whoa, hold up. I was finding one, Max. I was finding one. Just keep one open. I wasn't giving all the spots away. I got one given.
Okay, well then we've got Phantom and Lord Williams so far, so 2.
So do I still get to pick one person?
Yep. Well, yes, we need 2 more. Then so I need to keep one. So yeah, WebCrypt, you still got yours. Sorry, Max. Just always.
I think I'll take Smith. I think I'll take Smith. Yeah, I'll take Smith. I saw him on the Base Racers page and also on my restream. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Willie, and he's commented. Yeah, so those 3 have actually done all of the. I'm gonna ask them so long to send me their wallets.
and we're gonna ask for one more. That's why I want to hold off just until I want to give anyone here a chance to comment. We don't see any on the AYB. Just gonna throw it out there. I don't see any on the AYB one. There's, we're sharing this in 4 different accounts.
Having
Decision
said that,
ownership.
though, the rules
What's,
were that they had to like, share, and repost that tweet, the original post I posted earlier, and then they had to comment on the race itself. So 3 of those
Okay.
chaps have done that. So they are these guys have
But
followed
the comment, the
rules.
race can be anywhere. The race can be on Memgen's account. The race can be on AYB's
Sure,
account,
sure.
Base Racer account. So we want to encourage people anywhere on any of the streams. So we don't want to just, put all of them into one basket. So and if you do multiple, we'll see you on multiple, sharing and engaging. So all of these streams that we do go to anyone that shows up. We'll often stream to their account. So engage with, the projects that show up and everywhere that streams. And I can do a couple more.
There is another
Name
option if you need some. I've spotted a couple more if you need. One more at least.
Yep. I was just gonna give one person a chance, and
Sure.
they didn't show up. So you pick. It's on you.
All right.
Yeah,
so we
full
can.
window.
There's another chap on X, Will's Crypt. He's liked, shared, and reposted and tagged too. Did he comment? Will's Crypt, are you commenting on the race, bro? I don't see.
He's close. He's close. If he's here,
One more
just comment
step. One more step.
Give him 1 minute. But yeah, that's we'll just give it a few minutes. We'll make the last announcement in like 5 or 10 minutes. We still got at least 15 minutes or so on this. Maybe 20, 30, depending if we have any other projects we want to show off some games. I was gonna check out Base Barrio in a second just to see what's going on. But yeah, we'll start slowly wrapping up anything, but we can be DJ hours and talk. But I think you guys want to talk about.
Do you want to just take the stream to you guys, and then I can stop on my side, stop my feed?
Yeah, do you need to? I mean, I like that. Just kind of. Yeah, I will in a second.
Okay,
Keep
no
it
worries, no worries.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step away for a sec just to dereg everything else, but I'll leave this one.
Yeah, I'll switch it off to my share screen in a second.
I can see Constantine. Hello, bro. Good man to you. Constantine come through from the YouTube channel on MemeGen. Captain. Oh my God, I've got iPhone going on one there. Captain DM. I sent you a DM a minute.
Okay.
On Telegram. On Telegram. No, just some.
Yeah.
It's good. Good to.
I don't know. It's spam.
Yeah. What the hell? It's good to see you there, Constantine, my bro. Thank you very much. I'm desperate for the toilet, mate, as well. I need to quickly go.
Yeah, you know what? We'll do a little pause here, but just for anyone that shared, so I'll just keep it running for a second. Keep it on here. I'm going to show a couple games, just really quick at the end. Yeah, take a quick 5 minutes or so, and we'll be right back.
Chill.
Hey. You guys there?
Oh, hey, sorry. I was on mute. Didn't realize. Just wanted to point out well, we'll go for about 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. I'm going to show off a couple other games, ones that we haven't looked at in a little while. And then I'm getting ready for Aftermath Poker. There's a really fun game every Friday night. I've been there for about 6 months. And if you guys haven't heard about it yet, you're probably not listening to Rooster and some of these other KOLs because they've been talking about it for a while. Even Memgens showed up and played a few times. And you'd see, Goldfish shows up. Who are some other projects? Lots of projects. A lot of Solana projects at first, but you'd be surprised at how many base founders and KOLs you're going to see there. So check out Aftermath Poker. I'll be playing there, I think, starting at 8:30 tonight. So in about 3 hours. And we'll be co-hosting and doing other tournaments and stuff with them as well. I will share my screen for a second.
Where did Nifty go?
I think you had to use the restroom, I think, which I just did as well. Just maybe he's talking to his wife at the same time. She probably caught him smoking again. So here, I'm going to share my screen. These are a few games. I just popped in GME Games chat, or GameStop on base. They have gmegames.com, and this is where they kind of show off all the different base projects, memes, and other people building. Actually, they keep up to date. It's getting bigger and bigger. So there's a lot of games. We talked about Weaving Plebs is on here. You got TYBG's Get Plucked. These are the ones I know. Base Barrio. This is one I wanted to check out. Here we go. We got Diecast Racer. What we're doing right here. Links to the DApp. Yeah, quite a few games building on base. Blue Social, when we're talking to those guys. Froggy, the card game. Grug Fishing. Definitely want to check that out. Million Bit, always a great shout out. Million Bit, active in the spaces with base drop. So it's same dev, really cool. It incorporates the different projects that are on the Million Bit homepage. And base Minecraft. I know they're doing some really cool things. Not sure where they're at now. I got to check back with them. But while I'm here, I want to check out base Barrio. I just want to see. Let's see where this takes me. Wait, where's their game at? Okay, I don't want to buy something. I want the game. Okay, maybe they have to update the links here. We'll get them. I've been talking to them in chat. We'll get them on stage soon here to show off their game. I know they have a racing game. I just don't want to go through all the Telegram, all that stuff. This is what their website looks like. This is what I'm looking at, by the way. A little weird. I think they need to update the link because, yeah, I want to find the game, not how to buy an NFT.
What website is this?
That was Base Barrio. I'm on GME Games,
right.
on base. So yeah, I got to talk to them. I think they need to update some of these links because Base Barrio should.
I haven't seen them around, and it'd be nice to chat.
I just stopped in their chat. They're still active now. Here's Barrio Night. Let's see if this. Okay, so Barrio Night pops up right away.
Volume is very loud. The volume.
Oh, okay.
Volume is loud.
Yeah. Let me see.
Did we get a fourth winner?
I thought you said you had one for the fourth at the end there.
Okay, cool. I'll use them then.
Yep, because I looked at my person was waiting for. He didn't say anything.
No worries.
What are we scrolling?
We're looking at GME Game. So this is
Oh yeah,
where
yeah.
all games, you know,
GameStop.
you gotta go talk to these guys if you have a game. Heard of Heroes of Mavia, so I'm just kind of browsing on who to talk to and see if they want to do some kind of tournaments. So Ape Chain, I know they're really active lately. I haven't heard of this
Wow.
game. So
Yeah, bro, I've got the perfect contact. Hey, you spoke to Tater, haven't you? He's been on MySpaces loads of time. Tater Pouting is like he's one of the biggest speakers for Ape Chain anyway. He's deeply involved. I can give you his message. He'll connect you with
yeah,
all of Ape Chain.
I would love
He,
to. I've been trying to break into that group through Spaces, and it's kind of like Tangang. There's I think I'm making good inroads with a lot of them. I got sent a bunch of free Ape Chain NFTs actually from like 2 different people.
Yeah.
But then I think I went too far showing on one or something. They didn't like me, so
oh,
I need
bro,
to be navigating their world.
Tater will get you in there. Also, board and base, board and base. Yeah, board and base is connected to Tater, connected to Ape Chain. So there you go.
Good enough.
They're all good people actually. I've had some really good speaks with the Ape Chain guys. Really good speaks.
Yeah. I've enjoyed myself too. I don't know how the spaces work. I don't know who I followed to where, but yeah, I had a good time. I was talking to Chippy, was a space I went on a bit over there. Yeah, I had some good conversations. Just getting to know him.
From what I gather, they're old school NFT guys, and they've all made their own chain, and a lot of them were in the
Bored
base
Apes,
state.
yeah.
Bored Apes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know people. I was actually on a yacht in Panama, one of the first yacht parties for Bored Apes. Like, was it 3 years ago? I went to Pan Am. Like, yeah, but it's funny. So I've been on a boat with a few. It was like maybe 30 people. I don't have a Bored Ape, but it was a fun experience. And it's funny because one of the guys was on that boat. I met randomly in Dubai, and we figured it out. They were like, oh, we were on that boat with like 25, 30 people. We even talked, but we recognized each other. Yeah, so I know some people.
I mean that community is still huge, man. You know, you get the big meeting in Lisbon.
They do a lot of parties.
Yeah, bro.
They do what I want to do with memes, and what they should do is they're really big. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Sorry. They do lots of parties, real life events.
And for you guys, with what you're doing with the NFT, I think it'd be a good thing to reach out to the projects like that, or the NFT based chains out there. Another one is Wax. Wax is like totally gas.
I just reached out to him. So I actually literally today, so I'm connected to people that are connected with Wax. And I literally just sent him a message like an hour before the space because they told us Hot Wheels, that Hot Wheels were.
Yes, they have their own NFT collection. I'll send you 2 Telegram channels in a minute that will put you straight in with all the developers on Wax.
So just so you know, I was being hired to work. I was being hired to work for a project on Wax over the past year. It's someone I know that knows the Wax team. I guess I'll say it. I don't know because there's some ties. This is where I have to be a little bit careful, I think, because they maybe have multiple things going on. I don't know which one they want me to talk about, or if they want me to talk about that at all. So, maybe, yeah. I don't have to say. I said too much already. Have you heard of Anonymous on Wax? I don't know what they haven't really launched yet, and they ended up pivoting, I think.
Anonymous. One of the biggest things that come out
they're
of
trying
Wax.
To do racing. It's funny, they were trying to do actually digital racing. What we're doing now, they were like doing the gambling stuff. So that's why we're talking a lot the past year. They also have a metaverse too. And he's got a lot of things going on.
I think on it. So if it's Matey's created, so in Wax there is actually, I can't remember what it's now. You go into like an arena. It's a 3D virtual world. You can actually put a VR kit on, and everybody has a stall. And projects have that stall inside the arena. It's like you say, it's a bit of a metaverse. I mean, Wax was the ultimate gaming blockchain straight away. That's what it was designed for. It totally lost its way though. They got a little bit like I mean, this is what we're all about, and hyper focused on one thing, and they weren't listening to the community. But that changed literally about 2 years ago. There's my cat. I put in. And 2 years ago they started listening to the community, and like the DeFi and the infrastructure now on Wax is extremely good. It's gasless. You know, there's so much there. It's
I
just
think
like,
Wax is coming back. I got a feeling Wax is coming. Like, yeah,
I
I had
hope
the
so,
same
bro.
vibe with them. They're more like the corporate solution is the vibe I got. The B2B solution chain, but not. You know, I know there's a bunch of DJ stuff for a while there because of that free. It just gets when it's free, it's overrun. It just gets, you know, no one knows how to make
Easy,
sense of anything.
easy,
Yeah.
easy to build on as well, bro. It's all
Yeah.
CSS plus, like, you know, CC plus. So it's
Oh, I didn't
very
know
easy
that.
to
Okay.
build on. Yeah, fucking really easy to build on Wax, and the builder community is really helpful. And also it's got a big mining community as well. So, like, you know, I mean, it's and gaming wise, it's also heavily backed by Binance, but there was a bit of a split with Binance. So the biggest game on Wax, and one of the biggest P2E games of all time, is a game called Alien Worlds that was basically
Yes.
come out
We
the
had it
last.
on base too, right?
I don't know
Or
if
did
they
it?
did a
Oh no, maybe
base
not. Maybe not.
version.
Maybe not. Maybe not. No. Alien Worlds. Sorry, I'm confusing Alien Base, Alien Worlds. No. I know
Yeah,
Alien
no,
Worlds. Yeah. I know what you're talking
Alien, it's like a
about.
tap to play NFT. You can buy NFTs to give you more mining power. Blah blah blah. But I know CZ basically brought that through, and then there was a divide on Alien Worlds, and then most of the Wax community sort of like divided from Alien Worlds a little bit. I don't know why. I think there was a bit of jealousy amongst some of it, but yeah, I mean that's probably the big. Another one was Farming World. Farming World was huge, and like even my mum was playing Farming World on Facebook and stuff like that. It was like, but
My
they
mom
didn't
played
know.
Farmville. My mom played that, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, and it was all there was all tied to. If you type in now biggest blockchain P2Es, you will find two of the biggest ones to date have been on the Wax blockchain.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
I hope it'll be
I
cool.
thank you for. I don't know if it was you who said on a space the other day that got my attention on it. Might have been, but I'll definitely be talking to you more about that. Yeah, once I talk to these guys and see, because that's a great connection for the spaces here. I don't know why I
In-
just have Grug sitting here. I should actually put up our base racers.
What's
I like to do that.
there's two other decent gaming blockchains, isn't there? So Engine is one, and the other one is what do I play? I used to play chess on the other one. Need to look this up now. But gaming wise, you know, we're like there is other blockchains out there that are already huge. I think it's immortal. It's not. Is it immortal or immutable? Immutable. It is.
Mutable,
Yeah,
yeah,
immutable.
Mutable X.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
used
yeah.
that.
Mutable X. Yeah.
I've used them. Yeah, I've dabbled with all the games. Wax, I'm going to look more into that now. Every cycle, you want to keep ahead of the curve. And, you know, that's where, if you've been around in the trenches for years,
Yes.
that's where it comes in handy, is right. Like, I actually don't think this cycle, I don't think I ever felt a cycle, this cycle, if you get my meaning, you get my drift. I didn't feel a bull run yet. And when it
because
is,
it's a bear market.
everything,
It's just
yeah,
it's like
it
an
really is
extended
bad.
bear market, and it is
So
just
we haven't
bear
had a
market after
bull,
bear
because when a
market.
bull happens, you get all that knowledge. You just all the old stuff you remember, just put a little something in it, and everything is just right.
Also,
Everything takes its turn as well.
with the market as well, I wouldn't be surprised. Like I'm just going to go right there. You just take out last season, we hit 80. What did we hit? We hit an all-time high, and then we went all the way back down to like 39, 40k.
We front ran it.
Yeah.
We front ran the cycle. That's and they talked about it before.
Yeah, but
like
it's very similar now, right? So we've just put in, we broke past, we've just put in that high, and now we've taken. I think we'll go lower. I think we could go to 60, maybe 59.
Zero. We're going to
like
zero,
that.
bro. We're going
No,
to
we're
zero.
not. We're not going to zero. Right? Listen, it would be the same as the last cycle.
Fucking send it to zero.
And then listen, and then it will put in the higher double top scenario in the late 2025, and I think then we'll enter the real bull season. But I don't give a fuck.
I agree with the timing. I agree with the timing. Your timing, I agree with. So, but I want to say that I do a lot of technical analysis too. I watch different videos. Coin Bureau, I highly recommend people watch Coin Bureau, and there's a few others I watch occasionally. But
Ivan on tech.
we are due. Like it's my, I watched too. It's about end of summer, and I've been saying for over a year now, about a year and a half. I've been predicting that timing that it'd be 2025, end of summer, was my prediction for the kind of more top off. But then I was told and taught over this past year and learned of watching as well. That's where it should be on the cycle if you're a math person, which I've always been. I trust the math, but it does seem like we front ran it, and that means extended it by hitting early. Now you have you extended it basically instead of a peak of a cycle. We basically double peaked over around the peak of timing. That's what I feel is kind of happening, which means that same timing as you. End of the year this year, we have that final push where then we go into an extended bear.
Also,
zero
tax season now, right? So there's always a sell-off now, right. This is like literally in a week. Is it a week? Yeah, a week from now, everybody will be. A lot of people. Some people might save their tax return for later in the year, but most companies will be putting forward their tax details, and that's worldwide, right? Because tax,
it's always end of December. Yeah, around that. That is a good timing of that cycle.
Ours is April, so people will be, and some people will sell. Even now, they will sell at a loss to put the tax write-off against their gains. Yeah,
which is smart to do. Very smart to do that. If anyone looking at that stuff, contact people here. We can, not me, but I'll put you in contact with the right people. I'll teach you some of that stuff. When you enter that realm of a lot of money, you do want to, take losses on chain.
So I think we will bleed probably at least until late April, slowly, because on the way down we're always going to get those little bear humps where we pump and there's some this is the bottom.
I knew we were going sideways after the last one too. Like, I mean, just so that's why we're doing the races. We're here to have fun, but yeah, we're gonna chop sideways. I mean, 6 weeks now. And like we're here. We're chopping sideways. We just don't know, and I think we're gonna decide. I give it maybe a month within 4 weeks where it decides. The chart makes a decision. Is it up or down? Right. I think that's where we're all waiting. Is where's the chart going to decide to go, up or down from here?
I think we
have like 2 more weeks to wait. Is be my guess.
I think we're playing something very similar to the last bull run. I've seen lots of bull seasons. Like I've been in especially Bitcoin for a long time. So I think I'm gonna quickly have a quick look, but I want to see the percentage drop. Last time when we hit about 69, 70k, and we went all the way to I think we went to late 30s. I'm gonna quickly get it up just to double check.
Yeah, pull it up right now. Pull it up on the stream here too. Just we're all looking at the same.
You got it on the. Yeah. So if you go to 2021 and 20, there you go. You see it there. See that drop where we got a double top, but see that drop, man. That drop was like fucking huge.
So that's where I'm calling it too. So this is what I'm saying. Like this, and I do with hurricanes. I do it's physics. Like I think about real world stuff too. I don't know why. Probably has nothing to do. I don't know why I said that, but it's extended cycle now. This cycle. So where in the past, so let's go back. You get the one peak. And look, even with the one peak, you still see a little bit of a double.
Different cycles. So the one
you
before,
see
but
a little bit of a double here at the one peak. But now you fast forward to this peak, and it's a double peak.
There you go. So we did it
over the time, and then if you expand, let's go to now. What I think we're doing is same thing. So that peak got bigger, and then I think we have a bigger peak up here.
Yeah, we had the Trump effect, obviously, like pre, and I think now we've like loads of things. Yeah, we've got so much playing into this dump at the moment with uncertainty in the global macro positions, and then the tariffs. I think the tariffs are I believe the tariffs are being weaponized in the right way for me, but there's all this threat. Well, I live in Britain, but I don't. So they say, oh yes, you know, the Labour government were for
Oh,
it.
that's tariff talk.
Yeah, I don't want. I'm not going to
Ninja
go too
stories.
deep
What's
into
the
this
story
on a
with the
live
ninja
stream.
story?
But it's like the tariffs are a big deal, and everyone's going on about it. I think the tariffs will blow over because
I'm
like
okay to talk about it. I travel. I talk to people about the tariffs locally and on stream, and I have my opinions, but I know they're still just opinions because the macro game is a tough game. I know enough about macro to know that, like, hey, unless it continues to be played out right, whatever I think is going to be wrong. I can see what I see now, and I have my opinions that maybe I do think there's a bigger strategy at play, and I do think
it's all
things are
strategy,
happening.
bro. I 100% agree. And this is coming. Our government might not like it, but I want for me, the movement that's happening in America, I want it to come over to the UK, to Europe, and everything.
You know
And
what?
that's
I said this.
my
I said this
political view.
I said on the space of the night to Canadians, and I was freestyle. I just realized the reason you want it too is it got everyone's attention back on politics. It got people away from watching reality television or wasting their time on stupid shit. People actually are paying attention to politics, and not only that, but Trump now brought basically like the real world onto the political stage, and it's entertaining enough to